Hi guys, welcome to another crochet tutorial with me, Laura, and in this video I'm going to be showing you how to make this fun little project which works brilliantly as a little coaster or even as a face scrubby, whatever you fancy using it for. Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so for this pattern I'm using a yarn weight of 5, so that's a chunky bulky weight yarn, and with that I am using a 5.5mm crochet hook, but you can use any yarn that you like. Just bear in mind if you use a thinner yarn and a smaller hook you're going to end up with a smaller coaster, so it might not necessarily fit your cup, but let's give it a go. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is our little slip knot, and then we are going to chain 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and once you've chained 4 we're going to find our first chain and put our hook into the first chain, bring the yarn through and straight through the loop on your hook to do a slip stitch, and then we've got a little chain 4 loop joined at the beginning and the end, and in the middle is a hole, and we're going to work into that hole, but the first thing we're going to do is we're going to chain 4, so 1, 2, 3 and 4, and the first 3 of those chains is going to count as a double crochet. So this pattern's in US terminology, so in UK terminology that's going to be a treble, and then this little extra chain, the 4th chain, is going to be the spacer chain, but it'll make more sense in a minute. So we're going to yarn over and then putting your hook into the center of your 4 chain loop. Don't put it into, be careful not to put it into your first chain hole, which can look quite big. You need to find the center. Into there, bring the yarn through and do a double crochet, or in UK terminology a treble, and then we're going to chain 1, that's going to be our spacer chain. Then we do another double crochet in the center and then chain 1 in between. So we're just going to repeat this all the way around until we've done 8 of these double crochets. So that's 3, then chain 1, 4, chain 1, 5, chain 1, 6, chain 1. We're just wrapping it around the chains in the 4 chain loop. 7, I think I've done 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yep, chain 1 and 1 more, 8, and then chain 1. Okay, so we've done 8 double crochets, but our very first 3 chains are also going to count as a double crochet, so technically we have got 9 double crochets. So we then want to find the 3rd chain of our 4, so 1, 2, 3, and we're going to put our hook into there and do a slip stitch to join the round. Okay, so it should look something like that. Then what we're going to do is we're going to find this next chain, our 4th chain, that's going to be our chain space in between. We're going to put our hook into there in that big gap, bring the yarn through and just do a slip stitch. Okay, then we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and that's going to count as a double crochet or treble in UK terminology, and we're going to yarn over and do a double crochet in the same chain space. So we end up with effectively 2 double crochets, counting those chains as a double crochet. Then we're going to chain 1, and in the next 1 chain space we're going to do 2 double crochet, just wrapping it around that chain, do 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, then chain 1 in between. Okay, so chain 1 and repeat that all the way around. So the next 1 chain space we do 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, then chain 1, next 1 chain space, 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, chain 1, 2 double crochet. Okay, so repeat that all the way around back to the beginning. almost back at the beginning. Got one more one chain space, so 2 double crochet in there. And when you're back at your chains, so here are our chains here, we do a chain 1 and we're going to slip stitch into that 3rd chain, that top chain. 1, 2, 3. Going to slip stitch into there as neatly as you can. Okay, so that is the end of round 2, and hopefully it lies flat. If it doesn't lie flat, you may need to add more double crochets in the very first round. Okay, then what we're going to do is we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to work backwards. So what we're going to do is we're going to put our hook into this one chain space to the right of our crochet. So this side. So I'm going to put our hook into there, grab the yarn, and keeping it fairly loose, I'm going to do a single crochet. Just pull through both loops. So in UK terminology, that's going to be a double crochet. So, and then we're going to chain 1. Then we want to put our hook into the space in between our double crochets. So find the gap in between those double crochets, put your hook into there, and then grab the yarn and do a single crochet, and then chain 1. Okay, you might just need to pull it over. Then find the one chain space here, put your hook into there, grab the yarn and do a single crochet, chain 1. Then find the gap in between your double crochets, put your hook into there, grab the yarn, do a single crochet, chain 1. You might just need to pull that over, and we're going to work backwards. One chain space, put your hook into there, grab the yarn, single crochet, chain 1. Find the gap between your double crochets, grab the yarn, bring it through, do a single crochet, chain 1. I'm going to do that all the way around back to the beginning. So then the one chain space, grab the yarn, single crochet, chain 1. Then the gap in between your double crochets. And this creates a really nice edge that's a bit different. Almost back at the beginning, chain 1, and we've got one space left in between those double crochets. So do a single crochet and a chain 1, and then to finish we're just going to bring up a loop, and we're going to find, where are we? We're going to find the, see around the edge you've got these like 2 loops. So I'm going to find the very first 2 loops, our very first stitch. Put our hook into there, then we're going to grab the loop that we left, and then just we're going to bring that through, and there we go. And you can just cut your yarn. That's going to come through. Cut your yarn and tie in your tails, and there we go. There is our fun little, hide that tail end as well, fun little coaster with a different edge. See this really funky edge? Just something a bit different to try, a bit of fun. Great project for using up scraps. And but yeah, hope you managed to follow along. Hope you've learned something new, and I'll see you soon for some more crochet fun. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram and share your projects at Happy Berry Crochet, because I love seeing your projects. Thanks for watching. Bye.